common man's life, the first cream of 20 years goes in investing on the education so that we can earn good or lead a comfortable, luxurious life by having a good paid job. So one day I had this question, who is that one person who is absolutely happy or blissful by following this ideology? How is this 9 to 5 job lifestyle can make a man peaceful? Even the extraordinary achievers in their dream careers also at one point in time falling in the depression of success. Then what is that majorly missing component? To address all these questions, my Guru, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, has helped me a lot. His very style is to patiently answer all the sincere questions and courageously question what were dumped as answers to make a human to settle as Homo sapiens. With my Guru's grace and blessings, let us try to touch base with the common questions of our life. If our life is just some mundane 9 to 5 work, then how about the major part of relationships, health, and our own fulfillment? Or if we concentrate on all these, how will I even earn for the livelihood? Make even the basics of life. The absolute solution is also Swamiji has given by saying, invite this AI revolution completely into our life. Spend some couple of years to get hands-on with AI, so it will catch up your work behalf of you for your livelihood, including updating its own self. Then spend the major part of your life into understanding your own self or concentrate on the subjects which you never got to study until today, which is the life. That's why Swamiji says, what AI can do, let AI do. What AI cannot do, let us do. Which is the superconscious breakthrough of the human race. As a part of it, let's try to understand the basic geometry. Don't worry, this geometry is not the geometry which we studied in our math class during our school days. No. We are going to see about the cosmic geometry. Most of us have seen the Sri Yantra, Sri Chakra, right? At the first glance of it, what impression it makes in us? A set of triangles, and intersections of the triangles gives rise to another subset of triangles. Well, if we are deeply observing, our body is also called yantra. The very meaning of the yantra is the mechanism, a tool. We know our body has 7 major chakras and 114 minor chakras, including all put together. When these chakras in its naturally bloomed state and positioned in a straight line having a perfect center, this very center is called the bindu, the topmost point. If we see, our Atmalinga also has that point, bindu, which is the symbol of Guru. See, even in our life, only when the Guru enters into our life, the life begins. This bindu point, actually, if we see at the Sahasrara, at the topmost point, we have an intra-organ called Brahmarandra. Through this Brahmarandra, only the soul enters into the body and start operating. The same way, only when Guru enters into our life, the life begins. So back to the geometry. When the 7 chakras are aligned in a straight line, the energy flow into this particular system will be completely in align with the geometry of the cosmos. See, for example, all the planets and all will be going around, and all the Milky Ways, astronauts, everyone is going around, but it doesn't collide with each other. Means what? There is a independent intelligent system which is making all these things aligned by itself, right? Actually, in our Vedas and Agamas, we are not just one planet which we are living as the earth. No, we have 14 lokas, 14 vertical time zones. Even the geometry of each time time zone, the alignment of the time zone is completely, if we are having an aerial view of this time zone and the aerial view of the individual human being is one and the same. That is why at the top of the above all 14 lokas we have Sripura. Sri means what? Lakshmi, that which causes the auspiciousness. From the space of the Sripura, if we have the aerial view into all these 14 lokas, we see the exact geometry which we are seeing in the Sri Yantra, Sri Chakra. The same way, the same geometry alignment is there in our body also. So what happens when we are aligning our spine to the 7 chakras, aligning the chakras? See, for example, if we are sending water from a pipe or a tube, what happens if the tube is straight? The pressure which we are giving at the starting will reach to the end without any obstruction or any pressure at the input. The same way, when as a natural intelligence, the energy passes through the 7 chakras, through all our chakras, by having it, by aligning it in a very straight line, the very energy of the cosmos flows through without any obstruction. This will channelize to the utmost knowledge which is happening in the cosmos through the nada. Accessing that nada, the very source of knowledge, will happen only when we keep our chakras aligned. Actually, in our Vedas also says, if we can able to keep our spine straight, we will never fall sick. So there is already a naturally independent intelligent system which is running all of us, because it is already intelligent. If we get in tune with it, we too become the part of that intelligent system. We will learn to coexist in harmony with all its beings and its benefits. This is the very reason the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, Bhagavan Sri Nithyananda Paramashivoham, has mapped that very Kailasa, which is the above 14 lokas, 14 vertical time zones, 14 dimensions on this planet Earth, with the principles of blissful coexistence without policing or tax. This means the very life of our Kailasa shows all the beings its very purpose, and when they fall in tune with their orbit, with their purpose, no collisions or accidents will happen. In a layman language, any crimes. Because to achieve the purpose of our own life, we even do the day-to-day activities, not because you are obliged to fulfill someone else's stomach, which is the modern day language calls as the tax system. So, if anyone still have a separate Hindu nation, this is the one and only fantabulous nation which cares the purpose of your happening, your purpose, and do not expect anything anymore, because our Guru has taught us to live reasonlessly contributing life, though through which we find our real fulfillment, or by being the capital of our life is our Guru, the ecclesiastical head of the very nation, and our security system is the jurisprudence, and our own inspiration is our Kailasa's constitution. If we see having everything, the law of the land supporting the very purpose of lifestyle is the Kailasa alone. So come and join as a Kailasavasi and experience the purpose of your life and get out of all the vicious circle of the life on birth.